Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So at present, we are having a little bit of a relief rally here. As you can see, we managed to hold this support level, which we kind of definitely needed to hold, at least for the time being, to give us a shot of getting basically back above this resistance area, which we are testing into now. So on the plus side, we've got a bounce here. We've held this for the time being. We are testing this resistance. Obviously, on the downside, this could potentially be a very good level for us to get rejected at, a very obvious level for us then to come back down and then ultimately take out this support zone and then head towards 37, 38, or just and basically ultimately into the mid 30,000s. But obviously we can give this the benefit of the doubt. If we can have another leg up, push over 42,000, and then yeah, we should then have a good chance of getting up to around 45,000, and then yeah, hopefully we can consolidate within this range then above 42, even if we then accelerate up towards 44, 45, ultimately coming back down to test this support, old resistance as new support, and then continue upwards. Then that would be an ideal scenario. So clearly the downside could come pretty rapidly if we don't get above 42, well, like in the next day or so. Then yeah, certainly the bears will just say, well, you've had your chance, bulls, and we're now gonna step in. We also did get a bit of a bounce here in the stock market, which certainly was helping crypto, but it has got to get it back above this $4,500 level for it to start to look pretty good, then to then have a shot of taking out this recent high and then continuing onwards and upwards. We did get the CPI figure that basically was as expected by the predictions, but obviously some market participants were worried about it coming in worse, so there was an expectation of it missing and being worse. So obviously, so when that didn't happen, bonds did sell off a bit, or the yield did sell off a bit, bonds did rally a bit. So have we potentially put in at least a medium-term high here? We should have to see. That obviously translated into a little bit of dollar weakness as well, but I mean, we can't really call it dollar weakness when we're near 100 on the DXY. But have we put in a local top here? We can all hope, and we can get moving. What also did help the markets, help the bond markets and the markets in general, was the fact that the Japanese central bank reiterated the fact that it's just going to keep buying as many bonds as it needs to, which pins down global bond yields and also whacks their currency. So you can see their currency did suffer a bit off that. So that did offer support to the global markets. Ruble holding up there, which is obviously good to see. Gold kind of pricing in inflation probably staying longer on the basis that central banks are maybe not going to do as many rate raises as people thought they were initially going to do, if inflation maybe isn't going to be as bad. So obviously that's good to see for the at least for the time being. What else? Not too much else. Yeah, oil having a little bit of a bounce here as well. As you can see, back above 100. So didn't manage to break this support. Maybe it will put in a just a lower high relative to this high, even if it doesn't fit the trend line, and then come back down and ultimately take out this support. We shall have to see. Maybe around the 90 to 100, $110 is probably this area here from the low here to the high here. Maybe that is sort of a fair value for oil at the moment until we either hit a recession or escalating global conflicts. What else do we want to look at on here? Yeah, we'll look at ETH USD. ETH USD obviously had a pullback, got above this important level, and needs to get basically above, above this. Well, this is the next level. It obviously is going to follow the dollar direction, is going to follow Bitcoin, but it has got quite a lot of work to do here. because yeah, if we do just turn back down, this is as good a place as any to turn back down, take out these lows, and then come back down to the mid 2000s. The BTC one though is holding up admirably at present, so that is good to see. It's kind of an indication of potential. There is still risk appetite in this market. Bitcoin may be getting driven by wider forces, but if we can see altcoins still doing okay with it, even with that happening, then that is bullish. If they don't go down when they should, then when they should go up, they should go up more. So yeah, we could see a decent move in this, providing Bitcoin can get to and above and hold above 42,000. We could see maybe that one nicely. It may be just being a bit of a pessimist. It could be like one last exit pump where we potentially get up to here into the mid 50s, and that's where we fail over the next couple of months, and then we hit a rough patch in global markets and well, yeah, just the global economy as a whole, and which will then reflect in global markets. Stochastics, let's see those stochastics. Are they gonna help us out? 4 hour is getting a little bit extended here, so again we can struggle to see how much more help the 4 hour can get us. So it does need this 10-12 on daily to try and get us above that 42 and hold above that 42,000. I'm sure 10 hours pointing up when it decides to load. Yeah, pointing up from a low level, not as directly up as we'd like it to be, but pointing up from a low level, so somewhat supportive of price action here. 12 hour turning up from a low level as well, so again will be somewhat supportive to price action. Similarly with daily, turning up from a low level, so hopefully these can just get going. That would get us above 42 on the way to 44, and then we can see whether then ultimately we can hold that 42 support going forwards. 2 days still diving though, 3 day got diving, 5 day looking to turn back down as well, which would not be a good signal. Weekly though looking good, and bi-weekly well, it's looking okay. It looks like it could turn over, but I mean this isn't really going to affect us too much at the moment. It is this 10-12 on daily getting going and then trying to stop that 5 day turning back down basically. But yeah, we have got all to play for. There is a lot of fear in the market, a lot of fear in global markets. It seems to potentially be subsiding now with literally an 8.5 inflation figure. So yeah, let's see what happens. Can stock markets, can the S&P get above 4,500? Can Bitcoin get above 4,200? And then can we see like a little bit of a nice upward action? Yeah, so there we go, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.